Good evening, everyone, and welcome back again with another live show on the channel. Yes, it is the match preview for the game on Saturday. Early kickoff as well, 12:30 away to Manchester City. As on Saturday, yes, very hard game. This is going to be, but by the title of the stream, let's get the game out the way with. So let's get it out the way. So, yeah. But guys, if you do enjoy tonight's live show, please remember to hit the thumbs up. Please remember to, of course, hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel or you're enjoying the content, you're not yet subscribed and you're really enjoying the content going on this channel, hit that subscribe button because it really helps the channel grow. And it's free to do so, and it's all down to you guys, which helps makes this channel grow as well. Hit that notification bell as well, and you'll be known of any live shows. Of course, any other pre-recorded videos are going on the show for tonight. As well, and of course, hit that bell button. You will be notified whether it's a live show or it's a pre-recorded video. If you would like to donate, we do have super chat available, so hit the $sign. And if you would like to donate, feel free to do so. And if you'd like to become a member for just 99p a month, as well, just to hit the join button to become a member for just 99p a month. Let's dive into a couple of comments that have come straight in. Time for Isak and Gordon to start. I agree. I absolutely agree with that. What does Isak have to do to get a start? Wilson looks so off his game at the moment. He looks done. He really looks done for me. And I don't know what has happened to Callum Wilson, but he looks just completely and utterly finished. The final of the Carabao Cup was one of the biggest games for him. And sorry, but what a letdown he was. And particularly from a number 9 as well. So, to me, he needs taken out the firing lineup. Completely, he does. He needs to be taken out that firing lineup for me. And get Isak in. The fact is, we've paid a record signing to bring in Isak. And you can't have him sitting on the bench every single game, can you? That is the thing, so... Yeah. And in terms for Gordon, why not? I mean, who could you look to take out for Gordon? A lot of people are saying possibly Miggy for this. Again, it's not a bad idea. I think Miggy, for me, looks like he's running out of gas for himself. And when he gets into good positions to get the ball in, he doesn't do it on his right foot. He's having to keep chopping back. And the build-up play is gone as well. So I think Miggy needs a bit of a rest for me as well. So Gordon, he's got pace. He's one of the quickest in the Premier League. Why not give him an opportunity to see what he can do as well? So Isak Gordon, to me, should start for me. And you know what? I think this is another place where we should look to make a change as well. And I'm going with the left-back spot. And I think Dan Burn needs a break for me as well. And another one who's really trying, I must say, but it looks like he's knackered a bit as well, I've got to admit. So I wouldn't mind seeing Target in there. A lot of others have been saying the same as well. Get Target in, a recognised left-back. We all know Dan Burns been doing brilliant there. How's he going to cope against whoever plays on that right-hand side for Man City as well? So, because it's been certainly a fair few, I've got to admit. So you could say possibly Gordon. Sorry, not Gordon. Mahrez has been one of them. I think Foden's played that side before as well. So I think we should maybe look to play a recognised left back. But Dan Burn has been doing all right. But I think he's starting to tire out. And he's not going forward and trying to get the ball in the box as much as he has been at times for me. So there you are. And Liam says, I don't expect anything on Saturday, but I expect to beat Wolves and Forest. I'm in Newcastle for both those games. Yeah, those two games always should be looking to get wins out of. Wolves, very hitty-missy this season. And Forest, yeah, we should be looking to beat them as well. Try and do the double over them for this season as well. But what I will say about Saturday's game, if we go into that, just give it our all. Just say it, come the end. If we don't get a result, the lads have given it their best, and that's all we've asked for as well, definitely. So there you are. But I would like to see Eddie make some changes. I think playing with the same players where they look absolutely, completely out of gas, not performing, is come back to bite him in a way as well. So, so there you are. So that is why I would like to see some changes in that side for me as well. We've got Paul back, which is great. Glad our best goalkeeper is back for Saturday as well after serving his 1-match ban. So that's a good sign. Although there was a little bit of an injury scare for Bruno, but I've not heard anything at all to say that he's definitely going to be missing for Saturday. So I've got the feeling he possibly could make Saturday. Let's hope he is, because we will need him in there for me as well. So hopefully he is okay for Saturday, definitely as well. So yeah. I think Trippier needs to work on his set pieces for me as well. They've looked so off the past few games. I mean, that's not been like him at all, has it? He needs to really work on them, because on Saturday was very disappointing, I thought, particularly in the Carabao Cup final. The way that he was playing short ones, they were going all the way. They're going all the way across the far side of the goal, or they're just not beating the first man, which is just so disappointing. So he's going to have to work on them for me as well, definitely as well. So, Mancunian, Martin, hope you're well. Of course, I'll be on your channel a little bit later on. So, yeah, really looking forward to it, but hope you're keeping well. But, yeah, very interesting game on Saturday. Definitely as well. So, but it's going to be a very challenging game for us. I've got the feeling I've got the feeling we are going to be expected to be beaten down there, which is the thing. So a lot of fans are thinking the same. Well, record down there is not great as well. But if we turn up, just give it all our best. Even if we got a point down there, that would be absolutely brilliant. It's going to be so hard. We'll look quite off a game as well, which is not good as well. We need to start turning things around. We need to start looking to go Tebs for goals. So particularly outside the box a lot more, where we're just trying to walk the ball in the net. We're trying to do this far too many times as well. So we need to start cutting that out of a game and try and get a chance for ourselves, because we're trying to do this too many times and it's not working. You're coming down, Peter. Unfortunately not. It's just hard to get match tickets now for away games now, which is the problem. So I'm a little bit gutted, but hopefully I'll be able to get to a game very, very soon. I know you'll be there, Martin, considering I think you'll part the bus, aka Arsenal, so be difficult for us to break down. Well, we'll see, but whenever we play part the bus, you know what happens at times. That's the thing. So, but I think Man City are favourites for this game. I've really got to admit they are. Unfortunately, so yeah. But if we just make sure we give 110% the best we can, at least we'll see we've given it our all. Yeah, that's the main thing. So, away tickets are a nightmare these days. They certainly are. Absolutely certainly are, which is why the only away travel I've been to was last Sunday down at Wembley. Shame the result wasn't to be, but it was great being down there as well. The atmosphere was brilliant. Just shame about the result. That was the thing. So, but to get to Wembley, and my first ever trip to Wembley, and first final in over 20 odd years for us as well. Yeah, which was absolutely great. So, thoughts on the reports about our owners? Yeah, I've seen them going around. I'm not going to look by into it too much as well. So, but again, you know what these other groups like coming out with saying about the human rights and the sports washing and all that. Well, yeah. But I'm not going to try and pay too much attention into it, I've got to admit. So, We have a fully fit squad now as well. You keep Wembley warm for us. Well, yeah, if you've got a fully fit squad, we still, we still got a couple of injuries, which is the thing. So, what did I tell you the red media would do? Yeah, absolutely. They certainly would. Definitely as well. Well, you just wonder what is going to happen if this Qatari company come in and buy Man United. Liam says, I still hope Man City wins the league. Yeah, I've still got them to win the league still for me. You just see Arsenal just really, really collapse come towards the end, which is the thing. So that's why I think City are still going to retain it for me. But still quite a long way to go, which is the thing. So, yeah. It sounds like the Glazers ain't going anywhere. Well, we'll see. I've not heard any more, but unless I know the last bit of news I heard was something that the shares had fallen as well. And apparently said this, I don't know how true this was, that if Manchester United did get the takeover, the Glazers would still like to help in parts of running the club still as well. Funny how the media spin the Qatar owners compared to ours and yours. Absolutely. Absolutely as well. So it's just, well, what can you say about it? Yeah. Let them get on with it. Politics should be kept well away from football. The Glazers want 6 billion. Well, they do, don't they? That's the thing. So, yeah. But let me know down in the live chat who do you think should come in for Saturday. Should Eddie Howe rotate things a little bit in terms of taking some players out, taking some players in? I already said I think Isak needs to start. I think Gordon should start for me as well. And I wouldn't mind seeing Target given a chance as well. So, yeah. So let me know down in the live chat who you think needs to come in, who needs taken out the firing line for you as well. So, because if Wilson's really underperforming, it's just yep. What can you say about it? Because it frustrates you why when Wilson's is being known to score goals for us, but then after the World Cup, he's looked a different player and he's bang out of form. What has happened? It's just what you wonder. Tony, hope you well. I Pete, hope you well. And on the way home from Edinburgh on the train, a nice one. Hope you've had a great time in Edinburgh, Tony. I hope you've had a great time up there. If the Qataris buy Man United, I can already imagine the media will be buzzing and forget about human rights. Yep. Probably would. But you'll have some of the groups like the Amnesty voicing their frustration about the human rights, etc. So, yeah. Remember, guys, please do like, comment, and please do like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you are just tuned in, or if you're brand new at the channel as well, definitely. So, yeah. And feel free to donate if you want to, if you would like to, if you want to donate through Super Chat, feel free to do so. And, of course, feel free to become a member, definitely, as well. Of course, I'll run through the predicted lineup very, very shortly as well. I think Eddie Howe's going to stick with the 4-3-3, but I just want to see some rotation in there. I mean, in terms of players should be coming in, given an opportunity, take some players out who are just simply look absolutely cream crackered, or who are just not performing up to the standards that they should be as well. See, we're getting McLaren from Man City as our head scout. Yes, we are. I've heard about that as well. So I've heard something was reported about that, definitely. So, yeah. But yeah, it's an early kick-off. First game, Premier League game of the weekend. Of course, get the game over and done with, whatever the result is. And then we focus on the games we should be winning. And we need to try and rediscover and get the points back. Wolves, we should be winning. Forest, yep. I think we should be winning as well. So, Tony says, I think we need to start Flash Gordon, Isak and Murphy in place of ESM and Miggy and Wilson to freshen things up. Yeah, I kind of agree, Tony. Although I think he may keep ESM because they may play him because he's not played it. Still a lot of games left. But Gordon, yes, I think possibly for Miggy. Isak for Wilson, absolutely. Definitely as well. I totally agree with the other one. If Longstaff is struggling, then Willock comes in. Yeah, possibly as well. Well, although I've not heard anything on Longstaff's injury, so we'll get more tomorrow. But I've not heard to say anything that he's definitely going to be missing. So, yeah. But again, does Willock walk straight back in, which you've got to wonder as well? Has looked a bit off his game a little bit at times. Did do a lot, and when he came off the bench, I thought as well. I've got to admit, so yeah. But of course, let me know, guys, who you think comes in for you, who needs to come out as well. Anyone didn't see, I said for me, Isak for Wilson. I think possibly Gordon for Miggy. And I wouldn't mind seeing Target in there for Burn. Again, I think Burn's really tiring out for me, and he's not going forward as much as he should be. I will take a point now, says Tony. So would I, mate. Summer's going to be huge. Yes, there'll be lots of more clearances out the door. There's a lot of players come at the end of their contracts. Gillespie, Dummett, Ritchie, Clark when he comes back from his loan spell as well. Possibly Jeff Hendrick when he comes back as well. I think Fraser's definitely out the door in the summer for me. If he's been told to go and train with the under-23s, what does that tell you? He's definitely away. Lascelles should be going as well. Get a new centre back in for me, definitely as well. So it is going to be huge, and we'll see quite a few departures out the club as well. Because Eddie Howe will know that he has persisted with a lot of these players he has played a lot of these players for a while, and the squad depth's still not good enough. So, which is why we need to bring extra players in terms of quality and squad depth as well. So that's why Summer Edge is definitely huge. Will be a hard game, but see us winning 3-1. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility as well. New commercial deals is needed. Absolutely. Totally agree with that as well. Should we keep Karius and tie him down, make him number 2? What's your thoughts? Yes, I agree. We should. I wouldn't mind him having a backup goalkeeper as well. I'll have Dubravka out the door for me now as well. No, he came back from his loan spell at Man United, which did it really work out? Not really. But we should be looking to get Dubravka out. Dubravka kind of in a way still got it. So that's why I think we should look to get him out the door. He's 34 years. He's 34 years old as well, so he's knocking on a bit now. So with his Karius, he's still 29, so still a young keeper. I still haven't forgiven Dubravka. Well, who has forgiven him? Which is the thing. So yeah, of course, the danger man for Man City will of course be that man there. Erling Haaland, when he's on his game, he's just an absolute machine, isn't he? He scores goals for fun. And yeah, that's one we're really going to have to keep an eye out on massively. We really, really need to. Of course, he did score against us back to James's Park in the 3-3 draw. He's going to be well on his game because he's been that fantastic for Manchester City. At times he's had been on a bit of a goal drought, but he scored lots of goals this season in the Premier League, and it's just four. Transfers will be wild this summer. We need 4 or 5. Yeah, I think. Yep, I think that's a good point you've made there, because I think some of your players are knocking on as well in terms of age. You've got I can see some of the likes of De Bruyne, Gundogan. They're in their 30s as well, aren't they? So Mahrez in his 30s as well. So these players are knocking on in a way. They're still really good. But yeah, they are starting to knock on. Dubravka with his winner's medal from Man U. Yeah, we're overachieving. Could you say that? Or have we just done very well to get where we are? But we're kind of getting found out a little bit. That's the main concern. We need to try and change things up a little bit. Rather than this one-way system we're trying to do, like walk the ball into the net far too many times when we're not creating enough opportunities ourselves. Particularly, we should be looking to attempts outside the box as well. So, nah, he is lamppost. That says Martin. Eddie has to be ruthless as he can't be sentimental. Absolutely. Foden back in form. Yes, he is starting to pick form back up as well. Kevin coming back. Yes, I totally agree. Our fringe squad is championship standard, isn't it just? Yep, isn't it just? And that's why we'll see a lot of players will be out the door come the summer, particularly the ones who are out of contract, which I can't see us renewing. Definitely no way. As well, so yeah. As I mentioned, Haaland's the main threat going to be for them. De Bruyne, particularly when he carries the midfield for them as well, when he is on his game floor, he is just lethal in terms with the ball, and he can certainly bang in goals as well himself. And I like the look, and I think that Alvarez has been a very good player. I think he's been a very good buy for Manchester City as well. Young lad as well. They're giving him an opportunity. I think you see him sort of play like just behind the. I think he just normally plays behind the striker from what I've been seeing. But I think he's done very well. We're after Bellingham, Givadol, maybe Rice, Gundo, and Bernardo, and Laporte will depart for me. Interesting. Bernardo Silva's still a good player. Bernardo Silva's still a very good player as well. So, but yeah, there'll be a lot of players after the likes of Bellingham, Rice. Rice will not stay at West Ham for me. Bellingham we'll see in the Premier League soon, definitely as well. Or Gundogan and Bernardo, I mean, for misread that, sorry, Martin. Could be a way. Yeah, I think Gundogan's not going to bet on as well, so yeah. Fat Cockney bastard to blame for the state our club was left in with the squad, absolutely. Giving players silly contracts, and it's hard to get them out the door and off the wage bills as well, which is a which is a kick in the balls as well, isn't it? So, yep. Definitely want to definitely point the finger at him for the way he's left average players with huge contracts with silly wages as well. Yeah, rattle through the predicted lineup just in a few minutes. So remember, let us know who you think, what the lineup could be, who you think should come in, who needs taken out. But it's going to be a very challenging game for us, and it is going to be a big ask for us, even though we're in a good position in the league table. But of course, we haven't got a good record down there at all, have we? I don't think we've won it the Etihad for such a long time in the Premier League. I believe it's a very long time since we last won down there. I've got to admit. So yeah, which is the thing. So, yeah. But it'd be great if we got a draw. That would be brilliant for us. Isak, Gordon, and target for Wilson, Burn, and Miggy, says Liam. Yep, I think I agree. Just arrived at York, so 3 more stops till Peterborough, says Tony. Nice one. Again, hope you've had a great time. We beat Man City away under Pardew. That was in the Carabao Cup or the League Cup. I remember that. Bernardo wants to leave England, sadly. Oh, shame. Shame he wants to leave England because that would be a player I would take, someone like him. I think he would be great, but shame he wants to leave the Premier League. Yeah, completely. But yeah, Bernardo Silva's a cracking player, and he wouldn't mind be a player I would like. Someone like him would be good as well. Remember, he scored in the 3-3 draw as well back at St James's back in August as well. I think Rolando Aaron scored that night. He did, and there was also Musa Sissoko as well, who got that second goal, which got us that win. Had a great time in a couple of beers on the train. Nice one, Tony. Nice one, Tony. Oh, you've had plenty up in Edinburgh, or particularly some Scotch for what? Scotland's quite famous for Scotch whiskey. But the great thing is that you've had a great time here, Tony. That's the main thing. So, yeah. And again, it was great to see you down. Great to see you down in London, outside of Wembley last Sunday. And you said you were coming out. Pretty much saw us when you were walking along. I was like, yeah, it was great to see. As well, Tony, when you wanted to come to soak up the atmosphere, see everyone, which is great as well. So, yeah. We should go for Ward Prowse in the summer. Yeah, I would love him. I can't see him staying at Southampton, particularly if they go down. If they go down, he's one of the first out the door. Off to set up. We'll speak later. Pete Smash those likes. People for paid. Great channel. Cheers so much more, and I'll see you. Just a little later on, I would still go for Madison. Yeah, absolutely. Would love to go for him as well. Definitely as well. Oh, yeah, he says, Robert, hope you're well. And he's in the chat now. I like coffee. I had whiskey last night. Then to Weatherspoons for more drinking. Great to see you, Pete. Nice on Tony. Yes, of course. It was great to see you as well, Tony. And hopefully you can come on the show tomorrow night, the crazy show as well. Mason's in the chat. I repeat, hope you well, Mason. And some people have started coming now because I believe Paul's just done his preview. So, yeah. So, we'll see. I like coffee. Predict a 5-0 win. Murphy hat-trick. Isak ASF. Oh, wow. You're feeling very optimistic there. I like coffee. I drank half a bottle of Jack Daniels after our defeat. Oh, I bet the headache wasn't good the next day, was it? Smash the likes and subscribe. It's free. Cheers so much, Tony. Yes, again, please, if you do are new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. It helps grow the channel definitely as well, and it's completely free to do so. And it's all down to use. That helps makes this channel grow definitely, absolutely as well. See Darlow on Sunday. Oh, nice one. And a few League Two players there. Well, I know Gale was there, wasn't he? Dwight Gale was there. So, yeah, we had quite a lot of few former players there as well. So, which is really, really good, wasn't it? So, yeah, there you are. Well, then let's go into the predicted lineup for Saturday. And I'm going to go for what I would like to see, what I think Eddie Howe should go with, what I like to see him go with. So I'll make some changes. I think we need to. Some players look really, really tired. And some are and one or two are just really not performing for me at the moment as well. So there you are. Jeremy Kyle was there. He was. Two of them were Kev Elson and Dom Telford, who was in Newcastle from an interview. I seen our nice one as well. I will be on tomorrow night and we'll be doing my preview show tomorrow night. Nice one, Tony. So I'll definitely catch you there. Yeah, for tomorrow, definitely as well. So, well, then, let's get to the predicted lineup for what I think Eddie Howe should go with for Saturday. Sorry. So let's do it. So start off in goal, welcome him back in after his suspension. That is going to be Nick Pope. He's our number one keeper now. He's in goal for me all day long. Hopefully, no more mistakes from the Liverpool game. Just make sure you only needs to come out when he knows the time is right to get rid of things as well. So I'm glad he's back, Nick Pope, and he's goes straight back in goal for me for Saturday. So let's go into the back four now. So starting off in the right back spot, I am going to stick with Kieran Trippier, and he needs to work on the set pieces for me because they've been so disappointing for me, which is a real shame in a way because he's been really good at that. He needs to work on that, but you're keeping him in because you know he's going to be captain on the day, and he knows he's a lead out on that pitch as well. So that's why you keep him in the side, definitely as well. And he always performs in terms of his defending and when he attacks on the ball as well. So there you are as well. So yes, Kieran Trippier right back. In the centre back's going to go with Fabian Schär as always. Again, he's going to have to up his game a little bit because it has looked a little bit sluggish for me as well. But he's been brilliant this season. And who else have you got on the substitute bed? Yes, Jamal Lascelles, who does not come in this side so far at all. So that's why you go with Fabian Schär definitely as well. And of course, alongside him, of course, will be that man there, Sven Botman. Look, excuse me, little bit unlucky there that the deflection off the goal was a little bit unlucky, that wasn't it? But he has been brilliant for us this season, Sven Botman, and he knows he's got a big job on Saturday to try and stop that Manchester City threat from coming out with as well, because so there you are. So that's why he has to go in this lineup for me as well. So yeah, Cristiano, hope you're well. Matt Ritchie was the only one who took a decent set piece last Sunday from the free kicker. Yeah, absolutely, Tony. How are you? I'm very well, thanks. Hope you're well as well. So there you are. Right, left back spot, and I want to see this lad given an opportunity now. And we're going to go with Matt Target. I'm going to take Dan Burn out, give him a rest. He looks really tired for me. He's been working his bollocks off lately, but he's starting to tire out. We're not seeing him going forward as much as try to set an opportunity as well. So that's why I think I would like to see Matt Target given a chance for me now. Because Matt Target can get up down those flanks and he can certainly cross balls in the box as well. I think it's time we start to look at Matt Target for possibly a game now and see how he does. So there, I would like to see him given a chance. And a lot of our fans have been saying the same as well. Give him a chance, see what he can do. Well, give Dan Burn a break. He's really starting to tire out for me, which is the thing. So there you are. Right then, let's go into the three into midfield. So first of all, I'm going to go with, and that's if he's fit, which I hope he is, going to go with Bruno. He carries our side forward, doesn't he? You need him in that side. You can tell how heartbroken he was come the final whistle on Sunday that we didn't lift that trophy. But he would have been told by the owners, this is only the beginning. There's still more fun times to come. And I believe that that will happen definitely as well. So there you are. So that's why if Bruno is fit, he goes straight in there for me. So, well, Man City 2, Newcastle 0, says Liam, possibly could well be as well. So there you are. The next one I'm going to go into midfield, and that's if he is fit as well. I'm going to go with Sean Longstaff again. He has been really good as of late. Shame he had to come off in the first half at Wembley. And remember, he put a good ball in the box, but who didn't decide to go up for it? That was the thing as well. So there you are. So if he is fit, I would keep Longstaff in there for me as well, definitely. So okay, stop your negativity. I think it's realistic. I would say it's realistic as well. I think we're not favourites. A lot of City are going to be favourites for the game, I've got to admit. So you are right. The last one I'm going to go into midfield, and that's going to be Joe Linton. And again, he's just been great for us as well. You need him in the side as well in terms of his strength, trying to win the ball back as well, and in terms of his passing ability, etc. as well. So there you are. Late Man City are miles better than us. Well, they've got quality players, haven't they, still within that tie race. Oh, Tony's going for a 2-2. 2-2 draw. So. Right, now let's go into the attacking three now. So on the right-hand side, I'm going to give a star for this man, and I'm going to go with Anthony Gordon. I think he needs to start for me now. Give him that chance. Get him up and down the flanks. And he's certainly, with him being right-footed, he can get the balls in the box a lot more easier as well, which would be better as well. So there you are. So that's why I like to see him start. Miggy's running out of gas for me at the moment, and he kind of cross with his right foot. He's having to chop and back change every time. I think you need to break Miggy for me, and I would like to see Gordon give that opportunity now. He's certainly quick. You could certainly get at that defense. Look at the way how we did it. We got out their defense in the free draw come August. Some like Anthony Gordon could do that definitely as well. Gilberto Carlos, 60-yard volley, and it's rooted to the spot. Man City, you know what, hit them as well. 7-0 says Andy. God, you're so optimistic, aren't you? It's Wolves and Forest awards, except maximum points, absolutely. Those are the games we should be winning, definitely, as well. So, yep. Right, then on the left-hand side, I'm going to stick with ASM, and that is because he hasn't played awful lot of games as of late. He's still trying to find his rhythm back. At times he did okay in the final, but his crossing was a little well off for me. His final ball was a let off, but remember how he played back in that 3-3 draw? He was well on his game. He had Kyle Walker on toast in that game, I thought. So if Kyle Walker plays, Walker's not going to be looking forward to coming up against him again. Definitely as well. So there you are. So that's why I'm going to go with ASM to keep his place on the left-hand side. And up front in the middle, it's time for this man to stop for me now. Alexander Isak. Wilson needs coming out. And that was the chance where Longstaff played a good ball in the box, and Wilson's nowhere to try and get on the end of it. He's not even making an attempt to get on the end of it as well. And that was really disappointing not to see Wilson not performing in a final of a tournament. Isak, get him in for me. Comes on Saturday. Get him in for me. Look at when he came on in that second half, he put himself all about that pitch and was trying to do things as well. Whereas Wilson was a big letdown in the final, I thought. And that's why he takes firing out. Something is not right with him. He's looked a completely different player since the World Cup is finished. He's not the same at the moment. And that is why I think Isak needs to start for me. Get him in there and see what he can do. Definitely as well. So there you are. On my way home from Edinburgh, says Tony. Okay, Scotland. Yeah, even if we lose on Saturday, I just want to see a good performance. That's what we all want. But as for Wolves and Forest, be both of them, no excuses. Yeah, those are the two games we should be looking to win. Definitely for me. So that is the predicted lineup for what I think Eddie should go with some rotation. So in goal, I've brung back Nick Pope in. He comes back in. The back four of Kieran Trippier, Fabian Chess, Sven Botman, and I'm said Matt Target. I would like to see Matt Target come in this time for me as well. The midfield three is going to be Bruno if he's fit, Sean Longstaff if he's fit, and Joe Linton as well. And the attacking three, I've gone with Anthony Gordon, ASM, Alan Saint-Maximin, and up front in the middle, Alexander Isak. So there you are. ASM could rip Walker and Newcastle. He could do again. And they haven't got Cancelo anymore, have they? So there you are. But we need to try give just give 110%. If we don't get the result, but we give it a right goal, that's all we can ask for. That's the main thing. So yeah. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, we need crosses coming in the box, whipped in for Wilson. He's feeding on scraps at the minute from inverted wingers. You could see that, but he's not making an attempt for the ball as well. I'm thinking Longstaff played or whoever it was played a good ball in, and he's nowhere there. He's not even trying to get on the end of it. And his holder play, and his pass was just so off for me on Sunday. And again, that was very disappointing. Miggy and Burn need a rest. Yeah, I agree. They need to be arrested for me now and given a bit of a break now because Miggy's tiring out. Same with Burn. And whoever plays on that right-hand side for Miggy could cause Burn a lot of problems as well, definitely. And that's why I think we need to make changes on the right-hand side of attack and in the left-back spot for me, definitely as well. So, yeah. So let us know if you think Eddie Howe's going to go with that lineup that I've gone with. Do you think he should? If not, who do you think he should go with instead? So, of course, let me know down in the live chat as always. Isak needs to bulk out in the summer. Yeah, absolutely. We need another striker in as well. It's going to put Wilson down the firing line, but considering Wilson's now 31 years of old, we do need that extra striker. And I said Wilson also now needs taking out the firing lineup for me at the moment. Something's just not right with him. He's just not been the same player since the World Cup. What has gone wrong there? Has he caught something that's made him be like this? We don't know. I would love to see Maxi on the right as a proper winger going on the left with Isak up front. Maybe that wouldn't be so bad as well. Just switching areas. ASM on the right wouldn't be so bad. Same with Gordon as well. Isak definitely up front for me. Striker, winger, creative midfielder, and a couple of defenders in the summer. Yeah, that would be great. That Isak needs plenty of sausage sarnies with quality sauce on, says Andy. It's got to be tomato ketchup, though. Got to be tomato ketchup. I just hope we don't accidentally sell Wilson to Forest. Hopefully not. I think we can have Wilson for one more season, possibly, and then we'll see how it is from there. Because I think he will be in the final year of his contract for next season, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it could well be. But he is knocking on. He's still just suffer with injuries a lot. And even if he said if he's not 100% fit, he doesn't risk himself as well. So that's the thing. So, and the World Cup, he just doesn't look the same player now, does he? Which is just it is disappointing because we do like him. He has been getting the goals for us, as well. But one year goal he's just scored since the World Cup restarted, and we're now into March. Would you believe it? And the World Cup finished December. So that's nearly coming up to 3 months, and we've only seen one goal from him. Which is, yeah, not great, is it? So you know, definitely wrap up within the next, the next 10, 15 minutes or so, because I will be jumping on Martin's channel, The Mancunian Way, after this show's finished. So yeah. But yeah, we'll get the score prediction come the end of the show as well, definitely. Injuries over the years, catching up with Wilson. Absolutely, Tony. I think he's had, was it like 2 ACL injuries? Something like that? Yep. Maybe we could say Cancelo, says David. He isn't a bad player, is he? Just to say Harrison Ashby's not fair enough because I would like to see him at some point, but I don't think he's fully fit yet. That's the problem. But yeah, but the main threat definitely is Holland for them. And also Kevin De Bruyne. That's definitely another one you can pick out. Definitely as well. So, but it is going to be a very interesting game. But it's going to be a very hard game. But just as long as we give it our best, that's all we can ask for. Which. So yeah. Of course, remember to get your score predictions in for when I do wrap up the show. Let us know what the score's going to be. And are you backing us to get something down there, or do you think we're not expected to get anything down there at all? So, tough question. Would you rather have broccoli for a hair or a carrot for a nose? Oh, wow. That's a tough one. Broccoli for hair. God, carrot for a nose. I'll probably have to go for a carrot for a nose, I would say. John's getting a lot of stick with being a red. Oh, God. He certainly would be, wouldn't he? He certainly would be, wouldn't he, Tony? Yeah, we've seen a lot of that on Tony's show after the for the final as well. John getting a bit of a stick. Hey, Jesus wept. But yeah. We've had one Manchester club in the final. We've got Man City next. We've got Man City on Saturday at the Etihad. Get the game out. Let's just get the game over and done with. So, Carla Covey's going for broccoli for hair. Okay, then. Fair play, then. That's fair point, then. So, and I will let you know as well what we got coming up as well on the show as well throughout the rest of the week. I'd go with broccoli because I think the carrot nose would get in the way a bit. Yeah, I think that's you got a point there as well. So, and Mason says John will be taking the mick out of Man City with with being a Man U fan. Says Mason. So, hey, God Almighty. So, yeah. Wrap up in the next 5-10 minutes or so, guys. So do keep your comments there coming in throughout the rest of the show. And let us know what you think is going to happen on Saturday. We are the early kickoff as well, so but get the game over and done with, whatever the result is. Andrew says, all right, Mason. As well. I'm not seeing who the referee is for Saturday as well yet, but have a look and see who it is because I'm not 100% sure who it is. So, yeah. So, yeah. But it is going to be a very chunky. I did say to him that he should be tagging his red mates on a cup final day, and he realised he made a fuck up, says Tony. Hey. Well, that's John for you, Tony. That's the thing. So that's Sinclair for you, Tony. Good day, Tony. You know what John's like in terms of his tweeting out to all of his lady football friends. And Lisa's Paddy Simon Hooper, the referee on Saturday. Okay, that's okay. Fair play then. Yeah, and I know who he is. Hello, ladies. It'd be great if I could get John to do that again at some point as well. Hello, ladies. That was so funny when he did on one of the Horseman shows. Hey. But yeah. Yep. But I was going to see Man United left it late yesterday as well against West Ham. When Rashford and Casemiro win starting, Man U win, great. When they came on is when it changed around. That was what I'm going to say. So that's what I'm going to say as well. When Casemiro and Rashford haven't been doing stuff on Man United, Man U do not look fantastic, do they? When they came on was when it all changed around. I'm waiting for his bio to see Newcastle and Man United fan on Twitter. Hey, good grief. I'd love to see John on Love Island, says David. Oh, good grief. No offense, but I didn't watch that, to be honest. Got no time for watching things like that, I've got to admit. So, God, imagine if he went on it. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. And again, we're going to say good congratulations to Joe Linton for winning Fun Player of the Month for February, which is really, really good. So well done to Joe Linton on that for winning February's Funny 8 Player of the Month for us. So, yeah. John doesn't like it when I slate Man U, and I said, you have to realise how much we hate the Salford bastards. Mason, Tony laughing at Mason's comment there, so. Oh, yeah, Love Island is awful TV, which is why I don't watch it. Just, I've got no time for it. No time for a place for it, because I just don't watch that kind of stuff. At all. Got better things to do than that. So that's why I don't watch it. I want to see his face when the Glazers are staying in Man United, says Mason. Hey, good grief. Going to get the score prediction in just in a moment, guys, as well. So remember to get yours down in the live chat. Are we hopeful for Sunday or are we not? So there you are. So yeah, I'm going to get the score prediction in now, and I'm going to say, fortunately, City are going to be favourites for this to win. But I'm not going to say that we're going to win by much. So I'm going to say it's going to be 2-1 to Man City. So I'm going to say Haaland's going to get both the goals for City, and for us, I'm going to go with Isak. Starting, let's see him get a goal. But 2-1 Man City, so I'm not going to say that we're going to win by an awful lot. But as long as we go down there, give it what 110%, that's all we can ask for as well. So there you are. So 2-1 City is what I've gone with. So I have gone for a defeat, but I haven't gone for a big scoreline as well. But City are going to be favourites for Saturday. You can just clearly see it, can't you? Which is the thing. So there you are. Right, what we got coming up next on the channel throughout the rest of the week. So again, I'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock with the Bunker Show, PD's Football Live Show. So feel free to get yourselves tuned in for that. The link, will, of course, will be pinned in the live comments as well. We'll definitely have a discussion about the final last Sunday against Shame it wasn't to be. We'll definitely talk about the game going in tomorrow. It's going to be on Saturday. Sorry, it's going to be a really hard task for us, but as long as we give it 110%, that's the main thing. So yeah, and of course, when we have an hour of the show, you know what that means as well. The good old fool picks will be there, and of course, if you want to get any comments about Jurgen Klopp and his teeth, get him in there as well. So Love Island, what a fucking load of shite, says Tony. Absolutely, Tony. Absolutely as well. So that's what we got coming up tomorrow night. On Saturday, I'll be back again. Starting at 12 o'clock will be the live watch along for the game as well. Hopefully, Mr. Sinclair will be joining me for that as well. So, yeah. So we'll be starting that about 12 o'clock. Watch the game, and then I will drop the link in if you want to get your thoughts on the game after full time. So that's what we, and most likely will either same day or if not the next day will definitely be the match review in the player ratings show for that as well. So, but again, you will be notified as always for when that will happen, definitely as well. So, so there you are. Definitely as well. And Mason says with his Man U top on PT, God almighty. Hey, good grief. Wow. But yeah, hopefully Sinclair will join me for the watch along on Saturday. So again, we'll be starting that at 12 o'clock. Definitely as well. And again, guys, because we are going to start to wrap up the rest of the show now. Again, guys, if you have enjoyed, please, of course, remember to hit the thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel or you're not yet subscribed and you really do enjoy the content going on this channel, hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so, and it helps this channel grow. And again, who makes this channel grow? It's you guys that helps makes this channel grow as well. Not just myself, but you's help it as well. When you subscribe, enjoying the content, hit the likes, tuning in as well. That's what makes this channel grow, definitely as well. So there you are. Hashtag Mr. T. Good God, Tony. Yep. As well. Hey, God almighty as well. And hit that note, and of course hit that notification bell as well. And you will be known of any live shows or any pre-recorded videos going on the channel as well. Hitting that bell notification, you will be notified whether it's a live show or a pre-recorded video. Either one of the two. Stonehenge move. God, Glazier's in, says Mason. Good grief as well. Of course, if you like to still donate, you still can definitely do that as well. So there you are. And if you like to consider becoming a member for just 99p a month, feel free to do so. Just hit that join button to become a member of the channel for just 99p a month. So, yeah. So, yeah, guys, just a reminder, I will be back tomorrow again at 8 o'clock with the crazy show. So remember to feel free to get yourselves tuned in for that and get yourselves on the show if you would like to do so as well. Let's hope he has the right top on, says Tony. Well, guys, that is it for tonight. And enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever you are doing. And I shall see you all later. Take care of yourselves. See you later.